All right. Time to order that room service.
This is not the kind of place that has a room service. I'm sorry.
What?
Hotels do room service. This is a motel.
Just like the summer place was a mobile home and not a trailer.
Right. But the other way around. But there's a restaurant and lounge right next door, though. I'm gonna head down there and get us dinner, okay? And I'm going to have a cocktail while I wait. It's been a long day. I'll be back with something to eat soon.
Well, all right. That's almost like room service.
What do you want to eat?
Oh. Burger?
Burger it is. Do your homework.
Yes. Je sais que je n'aurais pas dû prendre mon sac avec moi. Maman veut que je fasse mes devoirs. Enfin, il n'y a pas grand-chose à faire. Il n'y a pas grand-chose d'autre à faire. Enfermé dans ce vieux motel. Allez, on va faire les devoirs, c'est parti.
Hey, it's burger time. How's that homework coming along?
Fine. How was the restaurant?
Overpriced. But I guess that's the price you pay for convenience. Here's your burger.
Thanks.
Enjoy. I'm gonna call August.
Tell her I said hi.
August? Guess where I am? At a motel in Powhatan. Tess and I took a little road trip. She says hi. We paid a visit to the old summer house. You remember the summer house? Mobile home. Yes, it's still there. Anyway, we came away with some questions about Mom and Dad.
Le burger est mon rival, et je le vaincrai. Et voilà, que j'ai vaincu le puissant burger. On va terminer les devoirs.
Do you think... Could Dad have... Yeah, she's here. Hold on. She wants to talk to you. I'm going out for a smoke. Back in a few.
Hello, Teresa.
Hi, Aunt August.
This is all... It's pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's one word for it.
How do you feel about it?
I think it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bigger deal for you and Mom. I just think... I don't know, it's just kind of... It's like seeing a whole new side of Grandma, now that she's gone.
Yeah. I was still pretty young when our dad died, so I think it's a lot harder on your mom than on me. I never really knew him.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I've spent enough on therapy to almost be over it. Did you guys find anything out there? I haven't been since we were kids.
We found your old friend, Nightshade.
Oh, Nightshade. I'd forgotten about him.
Kind of a spooky name.
Yeah, I was a spooky kid. You know, our dad dying really did shake me up. Nightshade was to try and fill that void, I guess.
That must have been hard.
Yeah. What about the house? What was it like?
It was pretty beat up.
Yeah. I'm surprised it was still standing.
I guess part of me hoped we could just move out there.
Move out there? Oh my gosh. You're breaking my heart. You'd rather live in the middle of nowhere than in Chicago?
What?
With me, in the townhouse. Didn't your mom say?
No. What about Mom? Can she stay with you?
Of course, both of you, but she doesn't want to.
What do you mean?
She... Look, you should talk to her about it. It isn't my place.
Why didn't...
Oh, hold on. Work is calling. I gotta go. Love you, Teresa.
Love you too, Aunt August.
Alors, on va pas aller se coucher. La Bible. Ok.
Oh, how lovely. Dirt-flavored water. No thanks.
Il est où son téléphone à...
Ooh, a visitor's guide. Oh. Hmm.
Hmm. Bizarre ça. C'est la télécommande. Où est-ce qu'il a mis son téléphone, Tess? Bizarre ça. Je peux pas finir mes devoirs? Il y a un bug là. Le téléphone il a disparu et je peux pas finir mes devoirs. Bizarre. Regarde si je fais vers le menu pour voir. Ah bah non. Ah dommage. Je sais pas alors. Il y a un truc que j'ai raté. Du coup, j'ai foiré un truc. Tant pis. Tant pis, j'ai foiré ça. Ça, c'est les cachets qu'elle a. Je sais pas ce qu'elle est censée en faire normalement. Un peu déçu là. J'aurais peut-être pas dû manger tout de suite. Et le téléphone, j'ai pas compris ce qui s'est passé. Bon bah on va se coucher, tant pis hein.
And Jocelyn is looking at him, and it's so obvious that she forgot her line, and of course she did, because she only got off book a few days before, and he's just staring at her.
Uh-huh.
And Todd needs her to say it, otherwise the whole scene makes no sense, and it's dead quiet. It's opening night! And so then, she just says, "Who are you? The Pirate of Penzance?" Tess,
What?
are you even listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm listening.
If you want to just drive quietly for a while, that's fine. I can do that.
Je m'ennuie tellement. Je me demande ce qui se passe entre papa et Francine. Oula.
Wait, where's my cell phone? Did I leave it in my backpack?
Même chose qu'au début, ça.
Very much for your hospitality on this beautiful day. It's been my honor to come to
Oh no.
a place
What?
the embodiment of
My cell phone. I left my cell phone at the hotel.
Are you sure?
Yes, I looked everywhere. It's not in the glove box. It's not in my backpack. I don't have the charger either. I must have left it on the charger at the hotel. I need my phone.
Tess, we have been driving for over an hour already. We are not driving all the way back to the motel just so you can have your phone for one day.
You don't understand.
3 million burritos a day. For a man who likes burritos, I'm in heaven.
It might be gone if we don't go back for it.
I'm sure it'll be in the motel Lost and Found. We can pick it up on the way home.
Mom, we have to turn around. We haven't been driving for an hour.
Yes, we have. We left 1 hour and 18 minutes ago.
Well, we can drive faster on the way back.
I am not breaking the speed limit and getting pulled over and getting a ticket because you can't wait till tonight to
You
get
know, I wouldn't have left my phone there if it wasn't for you. You were lying to me, and I was so distracted. And now you won't even go back. And
Hold on. I was lying to you? When was I lying to you?
You didn't tell me we could stay with August. Why would you just lie to me and say August was unwilling to help us?
I didn't lie. She doesn't want to help. Helping would be buying the house, and when I asked, she said no.
But she offered to let us stay with her.
And I said no. There's a million reasons why that's a bad idea.
At least we'd be sleeping in a bed and not a car.
We aren't gonna sleep in the car. I'll figure something out.
Aren't you concerned? We have no plan. You have no plan.
I have a plan. Money might be tight, but it's not like I don't have a job.
Mel is a fellow who was raised in Cuba. Mother and Dad didn't like the idea of their son being raised in a totalitarian state.
Why don't you like August?
Excuse me? Where did you get that idea?
You always act like she's a pain when she's just trying to help. It's like you're jealous of her.
First of all, I am not jealous of her. It's a lot easier to make money when you live by yourself, especially if you're so far away. Your own family is an afterthought. I had to do all the work for Grandma. August just stayed in Chicago.
You're making her sound so selfish. She's not like that.
You've never lived with her, Tess. It's not gonna be like your little vacation. August thinks she knows what's best for everyone. I can't be around someone like that every day.
Wow, I can't imagine what that feels like. Do you think you're the only person with problems and the rest of us are just running around doing whatever? You're exhausting. No wonder Dad left.
Don't bring your dad into this.
Why not? Why can't we talk about Dad? Actually talk about Dad for once? The divorce,
I don't want to have this discussion right now.
Fine. You don't want to have this discussion? I'll just find out when I go to Nevada.
What?
When I see Dad when I go next month.
You're not going to Nevada next month.
Yes, I am. I already have the tickets.
What do you mean? With what money?
From my business, I'm going.
From your business. I can't believe you. That you would go behind my back?
If you just told me what was happening, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to ask Dad to tell me the truth.
The truth? Please. Oh, so that's what this is all about, huh? You want to know what's the truth? Fine. Here's the truth. The divorce wasn't mutual. I divorced him. Your father announced he was going to Reno to become a full-time gambler and expected me to say, "Oh, sure, honey, feel free to abandon me and my daughter and dying mother to try out your next get-rich-quick scheme." What? What kind of person would think a marriage could work with that kind of distance? So then I have to be the bad guy, just like always. He gets to run away and be the fun parent, and I have to be the mean mom and do all the work. So I divorced him. I'm sure he's just as proud of his new job as I am, and that's why you're hearing about it now. So sure, go to Nevada, ask him all about it. I'm sure he'll tell you the truth.
A soldier in the army of compassion. He, out of the first church of the Nazarene, he's come along. He has heard the call.
Électrique, dis donc, cette discussion. Non seulement j'ai pas dit mon téléphone, mais en plus je me suis embrouillé avec maman. Ça craint. Mais maintenant... Ah, mince.
It's a dead end.
It's not a dead end. We just have to get out and walk.
Where, Tess?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I think it's through here. Thanks for the help, by the way.
Look, I know you're upset. We both are. Let's just get in, see what we can find about Pierre, and get out. Before I change my mind.
Agreed.
On est enfin arrivé à la péniche de la photo, qui appartient sûrement à l'homme mystérieux alias Pierre Lautrec. J'espère qu'on y trouvera quelque chose d'intéressant. Disons, c'est moche. C'est délabré, évidemment, il n'y a plus personne qui habite là, c'est bizarre. Alors... Ah, apparemment il y a quelque chose qui s'est passé parce qu'il y a marqué danger. Encore un appât qui sert à rien. Une assiette.
That dried blood? Ew, 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 ew. Why on earth did I just touch that?
Ouais, mais bon, ça doit pas être du sang humain, ça doit être du sang de poisson ou un truc comme ça.
Yikes. Somebody has anger issues. Couldn't just set down the knife gently, could ya?
Je suis étonné qu'il y ait autant de trucs qui soient restés, quoi. Après, ça se fait beaucoup aux États-Unis quand même aussi. Hein. C'est pareil, quand c'est abandonné, c'est abandonné. Personne ne touche à rien parce qu'ils ont peur que ce soit hanté ou... Ah, je peux pas passer par là, ok. Ben let's go. Et ben allons voir où Tess appelait sa mère.
How are we supposed to get on board?
Maybe there's something around here we can use.
On aimerait accéder au bateau, mais avec un sou pareil, adieu les tibias. On peut peut-être se servir de quelque chose pour traverser. Bah oui, il y a de belles planches, non? Y a pas une planche par là? Ça là.
This is
Allez,
so
hop.
stupid. We're trespassing. We need to go back home.
But we...
What if you fall off and break your neck, Tess? Or who knows what's even in that boat? Or if the floorboards are all rotted, or...
But we're already here. And the trailer home...
Mobile home.
The mobile home was fine. I just think... If we go back now, what's the point? Don't you want to know what happened to Grandma? To find Pierre?
Okay, fine. You stay here, and I'll see what I can find.
No. You can't go in without me.
Don't tell me what I can't do, Tess. No matter how grown up you think you might be, I'm still your mother.
You're right. I'm sorry. We've done all of this so far together. I just don't want to give that up.
All right. We'll do it together, but I should go first.
No, I should go.
No way! What if you fall off?
I could say the same to you. I should go first. I'm not gonna let my poor, aged mother walk across a rickety bridge before I'm sure it's safe.
Let's flip a coin. Call it heads or tails.
Allez,
Tails.
pile.
I lost?
In a manner of speaking.
After you.
All right. Here I go.
Careful.
Not very climactic.
Not quite as scary as I thought.
Yeah, this thing is pretty sturdy. Especially for just sitting out here for a few decades. Let's hope we can say the same for the rest of the boat.
Quite the party boat Pierre had going on here.
No kidding.
I kind of want to clean up the rest of these.
Ugh, why?
Well, they're all in the bucket except these two. They've been separated from their friends for so many years. Now, they will be reunited at last.
Exactement. Et voilà. Oh, je passe, incroyable. Ah, je peux descendre. C'est ouf. Alors attendez, il y avait une porte, est-ce qu'on peut passer par la porte ou est-ce qu'il faut que je descende directement par l'échelle? Oh là là.
It's locked. This must be where the money is.
Elle a
I
vraiment
seriously doubt that, but regardless, we'll have to...
Can I just
un
kick it
problème
in?
avec la thune, non?
I'd say you're free to try, but I don't want you hurting yourself.
How sturdy can it be? Ow. All right, pretty sturdy.
Pierre apparemment avait un sacré problème avec l'alcool. Le bureau de Pierre doit bien y avoir quelque chose qui pourrait éclairer toute cette histoire. C'est verrouillé, bien sûr, parce que ce serait trop facile, autrement.
Wow, cool.
Tess, don't touch that!
Why not? It's just as grimy as anything else in this boat. Plus, I want to find out what the winter campus fashions were in 1968.
You don't know where that's been.
It's literally been right here for 30 years.
I mean before that. Like... Never mind. And I think it was fringed jackets.
The winter campus fashions in 1968?
And patterned tights. But really? Put that down.
Oui, on a compris. Il est en train de nous dire que Pierre ne s'en servait pas que pour de la lecture, quoi. J'étais surpris de recevoir une autre lettre de ta part, si tôt. Une péniche à aménager, vivre sur l'eau, quelle idée romantique. Mais tu ne penses pas que ça risque d'être un peu petit pour deux enfants et nous? Surtout avec une ado? Tu n'aurais pas pu me consulter avant de prendre cette décision? Nous sommes toujours là à attendre la situation se calme. Que la situation se calme. Je suis impatient de commencer une nouvelle vie, mais je commence à m'inquiéter. Que vont penser les enfants avec tout ce qu'elles ont déjà traversé? Que vont penser mes parents quand on disparaîtra? Ma pauvre mère, elle a déjà perdu son beau-fils. Est-ce que on ne tentera pas de nous retrouver? Y a-t-il vraiment aucune autre solution? Hélène.
A letter from Grandma.
Can you imagine if my mother had actually moved us up here to stay?
I'd be Canadian.
You wouldn't even exist.
Whoa. What?
Well, who knows if I would have had a daughter if my whole life had changed back then. I certainly wouldn't have met your father.
Wow. So, this is like looking into an alternate reality. I'd like to live in another reality.
Like what?
One where we were really rich, and you could fix up the Andromeda and make every play there amazing?
Tess...
And we could keep Grandma's house and make it all perfect, like better than it's ever been?
There's no way to that reality from here.
Oh là là. C'est grand-mère, ça.
Wow. This is from when Grandma was really young.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this one.
You look a lot like her.
Really? I always thought I looked more like my father.
Maybe you were just imagining things?
What? Oh, you mean because he might not have been my father? I suppose I can see the resemblance now that I think about it.
You have her smile.
Ok, on a fait le tour ici.
Cool. Nobody to spy on, though.
Reçu 3000 $ de Monsieur Pierre Lautrec pour la vente de la péniche au ralenti. Ah, apparemment, monsieur avait du... Pour 3000 $ seulement?
$3,000 for a houseboat?
Are you saying that's a lot or a little?
A little? Only $3,000 for a boat you can live on? It's a house and a boat. That's two whole things for just $3,000. Some people don't even have one thing.
It does seem like he probably got a pretty good deal.
Do you think the boat had something wrong with it?
Maybe Pierre just drove a hard bargain.
Damn, 40 grand.
We've definitely found our man.
This must have been from when he drove up here. Imagine spending $6 on a steak lunch.
Or $7 for a tank of gas.
Did people just drink more back then?
Yeah, I think so. But this is a lot, even for 1968.
Ok.
Boy, really getting into the sea captain persona, aren't we? Did the boat ever even
Capitaine,
leave this
capitaine.
dock?
Mais où c'est vous, le capitaine? Y a pas un truc pour tirer le klaxon? Non, y a pas. Ouais, il semblerait que je peux pas descendre par là, ouais. Bah écoute. Capitaine, capitaine. Bah, il a fait une bonne pêche, regardez. Oh!
Dodge this.
Pistolet de détresse. C'est cool ça. Ah bah oui, il avait déjà aménagé le lieu et tout, hein.
Oh, it's for 4 players. Sorry, Pierre.
Ouais, désolé, Pires. On n'est jamais venu. Dire qu'il avait déjà tout acheté et tout. Ne parle pas de ces drôles d'idées que je me fais. Mes inquiétudes n'ont rien de drôle. Nous sommes tous affectés. Tu dis qu'on aura tout ce qu'on puisse rêver, mais ce n'est pas moi qui ai choisi de fuir et de franchir la frontière en demandant à l'autre de le suivre et d'emporter sa vie et ses enfants avec elle. Peu importe les sommes d'argent en jeu. Je rêve d'avoir des choses que l'argent ne peut acheter. Des amitiés précieuses que j'ai forgées depuis l'enfance, une relation avec mes parents et ma famille, un travail épanouissement qui me permet d'aider les autres, ou encore savoir que mes enfants peuvent grandir avec leurs grands-parents ou leurs amis. Et ça, c'est ce que tu me demandes d'abandonner. Et dans quel but? Pour s'isoler dans un endroit inconnu? Sur un vieux bateau? Avec de l'argent qui nous permettra d'acheter quoi exactement? À quoi bon être riche si nous perdons tout?
You tell him, Grandma.
Yeah, not one to mince words.
All those years of writing advice columns paid off, I guess. Kinda nice that she was thinking about you guys too. Not just uprooting your life, dumping you in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I can't imagine what it would have been like to grow up here.
You'd have to learn French.
Sacre bleu.
Oh no, it's already happening.
Oh non! Oh mon dieu, comment on s'est fait... Oh mon dieu... Oh mon dieu, pour eux c'est une insulte. Oh, le français c'est une insulte, oh là là. Oh, vous auriez dû apprendre le français, quoi. Oh, c'est honteux.
This looks intense. What's the brushy thing for?
Pas mal la douche, hein, n'empêche. Hein. Après la chambre pour une ado et une enfant, pour l'enfant ça va, mais pour l'ado pas ouf. Hein. Je tiens à le dire. Hein. Un livre des comptes, voyons s'il était si riche que ça. Alors, apparemment il faisait une sacrée consommation d'alcool. Et il jouait au poker. Ouais, pas tant que ça quoi. Hein.
Boy, he really burned through it.
I can't imagine just spending $40,000 on nothing.
Well, some of it was on this boat.
Yeah, seems like he really loved it.
Can you imagine Grandma living here?
Can you imagine August living here?
Maybe then she would have been a famous painter, because she would have, like, had to paint a bunch of stuff to make it less ugly.
For sure.
And you and Grandma would have had to fish every day.
This is a very tempting scene you're painting.
I'm imagining something like Little House on the Prairie, but on a boat.
Little houseboat on the river?
Rolls off the tongue.
Une poêle. Les États sont à la recherche d'un groupe de voleurs qui s'étant suivi avec une somme d'argent non révélée. Dérobé à Claim Cloutier lors d'un cambriolage s'étant déroulé en pleine nuit samedi dernier. D'après la police d'État, il serait entré en effraction dans le magasin aux environs de 1h20, aurait démonté le coffre-fort du magasin en ayant pris l'argent avant de fuir. Il n'y a aucun témoin. Ça dit pas combien il y avait d'argent. Donc apparemment le père avait piqué de la thune.
The burglary ring! Mom, Grandma's boyfriend here was a bank robber. Why else would he have this?
Maybe my mother sent it to him.
For what?
To keep him abreast of current events?
Oh, come on, Mom. Grandma had a thing going with a bank robber. How cool is that?
Well, okay, they didn't rob any banks. It was the jewelry counters at department stores and things like that.
Department store robber doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
And it wasn't robbery, it was burglary.
What's the difference?
A robbery is when you take something from someone under duress. A burglary, you take it when they're unaware. I think.
You think?
Listen, it's been a while since I've brushed up on my criminology.
And why are they so sure it was men?
What?
It says the men broke into the store, but there were no witnesses. So how do they know it was men?
You're thinking lady robbers.
Like Catwoman.
I like it. Very cinematic.
Do you think Grandma could have helped?
Are you seriously asking if I think my mother was an accomplice in all this?
Why not?
She had 2 kids at home, and I just don't see it.
Seems like there was a lot about Grandma you weren't seeing.
Excuse me?
Am I wrong?
Maybe not.
Bizarre de ranger une pelle et un balai là-dedans. Et il veut pas l'ouvrir? Bon, bah ici on a fini de fouiller, du coup. C'est quoi, c'est une pipe? Pipe, 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 pipe et jambes de bois. Ah. Monsieur avait une sacrée collection d'alcool quand même. Hein. Mais bon, apparemment il buvait tout seul à chaque fois. Ah, une clé. Il buvait, il fumait. Beaucoup de problèmes, hein, le Pierre. Hein. Alors... Ok.
Wow, that is a lot to spend on whiskey.
T'es à fond dans le whisky. Ouais.
$25?
A lot for back then, I mean. Whiskey was more expensive then, too. Plus, judging from the state of this place, this was probably a reoccurring order.
Jeez, slow it down, Pierre.
I don't think he was handling my mother's change of heart too well.
With this amount of booze, it doesn't look like he was handling anything too well.
Listen, let's just get back to it. It's cold in this busted old boat.
Aha!
Allez, on a la clé pour...
Attention, every... Oh, man, what? This doesn't work. Should have seen that coming.
Yeah! Un papier peint dégueulasse. Rien. Alors, j'ai bien reçu ta dernière lettre. C'est ma réponse, c'est ma réponse finale. Tu dis avoir fait tout ça pour moi, mais c'est faux. Tu as fait tout ça pour toi. C'est toi qui n'étais pas satisfait de ce qu'on avait, de nos revenus, et qui voulais toujours plus. C'est toi qui as choisi de gagner ta vie de façon illégale. C'est toi qui as choisi de fuir au Canada pour sauver ta peau et qui ne m'a rien dit jusqu'à ce qu'il soit trop tard pour faire marche arrière. Je refuse de te suivre plus longtemps. Tu dis ce que sont aussi tes enfants. Je sais bien, mais ce sont mes enfants également. Je suis là pour elles chaque jour, à les réconforter, dans leur chagrin, à les consoler de la perte de leur père. Je m'efforce de jouer la comédie, mais je commence à m'habituer à cette situation. Je m'habitue à faire tout cela tout seul. À avoir mes propres opinions, à vivre cette nouvelle vie. Je commence à me sentir mieux et à penser que je m'en sortirai. Ouais. Et c'est tout.
So I guess that's it. Grandma had enough time on her own. Without Grandpa, without Pierre. She realized she liked things better that way.
Can you blame her?
No, not at all. It was her chance to have her own independence. And who would want to give up their whole life, everything they know, just for some guy? And some money.
People have done worse for less.
Yeah, but Grandma had a pretty good life, didn't she? Her advice column, her art, her kids, her house. Maybe she just needed a little time to herself to realize how good she had it.
Elle a fait son choix. Merde, il y avait une clé.
This could come in handy.
Looks like a mailbox key.
Didn't we see some mailboxes up by the gate where we came in?
Ok. Bah, je crois qu'on a fait le tour. Hein. Bah écoute Pierre, c'était sympa. la visite de de ta magnifique péniche. Mais il est temps d'y aller. D'y aller. D'aller voir ce qu'il y a dans ta boîte à lettres. Très étonnant d'ailleurs. Alors, c'est laquelle? Non, non. C'est-à-dire, il y avait qui? Attends, il y avait Grange, Pineux, enfin bref, je crois. Caisseux, Lautrec, ouais, c'est ça. Palmer et Wishaw. Bon, bref.
Looks like Pierre tried to mail this, but he messed up the postage or something. Let's crack this bad boy open.
Wait, opening other people's mail? I don't know, Tess.
Pretty sure the law frowns on breaking into people's houseboats, too. It's a little late to be getting squeamish now, don't you think?
I suppose you have a point.
Let's see what we've got here.
Quelle oratrice cette Tess. Let's go. Retour. Adresse incomplète, refusée par le destinataire, blablabla. Bureau du shérif. C'est tout? Hein? Ça dit rien du tout, c'est de la merde. Attends. Partir sans laisser d'adresse. Refusé par le destinataire, adresse incomplète, adresse inexistence, non réclamée. Et du coup, c'est quoi? Ok, mais ça me dit rien. Ah oui, mais il y a là. Oh là là, je suis con. Oula, 3 pages. Bon, elle est partie, allez. Je voudrais confesser ma culpabilité. J'ai participé à une série de cambriolages. Au cours de une somme totale près d'un demi-million de dollars a été volée. J'étais inspecteur en bâtiment à Gin County pendant plus de 10 ans. Lors d'une partie de poker en 1966, j'ai été approché par un homme souhaitant m'acheter des plans et des informations avec d'autres associés. Il visait de grands magasins et autres commerces qui gardaient beaucoup d'argent en liquide sur place pendant la nuit. Je me suis retrouvé de plus en plus impliqué dans leur affaire et ils m'ont proposé une part de 10% si je leur disais comment éviter les mesures de sécurité installées. Ils se sont mis à choisir des cibles de plus en plus risquées, mais je n'ai pas pu faire marche arrière, car ils m'ont menacé, moi et ma famille. Je n'avais pas le choix. J'ai donc falsifié un acte de décès grâce à des documents dérobés au bureau du comté. J'ai abandonné ma femme et mes filles, et j'ai passé la frontière sous un faux nom, après leur avoir donné des instructions pour pouvoir me suivre. Elles ne l'ont jamais fait, et je souhaite regretter de leur avoir demandé. J'ai détruit le peu qu'il me restait, de mon argent mal acquis. Ma femme, Hélène, ne savait rien de mes méfaits, jusqu'à ce qu'il soit trop tard. Elle a joué le jeu avec l'histoire de ma mort, car elle n'avait pas le choix. Elle est innocente. Je suis la seule personne à avoir volontairement choisi de prendre part à cette série de méfaits. Je demande seulement que vous laissiez ma femme et mes filles en dehors de ça. Ceci est ma confession. Léonard Lombros. Ah, il a avoué, malheureusement, la lettre est jamais arrivée.
So Pierre was my dad?
He wrote this whole confession, but it never made it. It's been here ever since.
I can't believe it.
Well, it says right there.
No, I mean rhetorically, Tess. Jeez.
Right.
I'm... So my mother wasn't having an affair at all. Or whatever this would have been.
Not except with Grandpa's secret identity.
So my father hadn't died. When we thought he'd had a heart attack. He was just... here. On this dock. We never got to know him. He was just a car ride away. August and I suffered over something that never even happened.
It kind of did happen though, didn't it? As far as you knew, it did. You lived with that your whole life, so to you, it did.
I can't believe I can't believe he just abandoned us. All this time, he was here. He gave up his family, his children.
For an old boat and some booze.
I wish I could have talked to him. Just one more time. And my mother living a lie for the rest of her life. I can't even imagine. I just wish I could have talked to her about it. While she was alive,
Wish it didn't turn out this way?
Yeah. If we could have just... She didn't have to carry all this alone. I can't believe she would do that to us, lie to us, her whole life. Why didn't she say anything? Even when we were all grown up.
Maybe she was trying to protect you.
Yeah, maybe. August was so little. But I was old enough to know the truth. I just wish we would have talked.
So, that's it? He spent all his money, tried to send this confession, and disappeared, and he never came back? Do you think he could still be alive?
I don't know. Honestly, I honestly don't care. It doesn't really matter, does it? Either way, he's gone.
You don't want to keep going? Maybe we could find...
No, I think we've found enough.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mom.
He pretended to die. But he really just left me, like everyone else.
I didn't leave you.
Well, maybe not yet. But your dad...
I thought you said you were the one who kicked Dad out.
I mean... Well, it wasn't quite like that. I guess... Listen. I'll give you the full story in the car. I'm freezing out here.
Yeah, me too.
Tess, thanks for doing this. For coming with me.
Of course.
And for pushing me to find out what happened.
Just doing my job.
I know I haven't been the best mom lately. But I am so lucky to have such an incredible, kind,
Oh, Mom.
beautiful, hardworking...
Stop. You'll make me cry.
Just such an amazing daughter.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, honey.
Hey, Mom. I was thinking about something. I wonder what Grandma would say about all this.
Good question. What do you think?
I don't think she'd be too happy. Now, girls, I hid those private things away so people wouldn't find them. I don't know why you couldn't leave well enough alone. Well, if you didn't want people to find it, maybe you should have gotten rid of it. Well, okay. Maybe I did want you to find it. A little bit.
So you asked about what happened with me and Dad.
Uh-huh.
Well, your dad, you know, was always looking for the next thing. Always had a new idea to try that was gonna fix all his problems, our problems. And for a while, it was the video store. And then that sales thing, and then he decided that he was gonna be a professional poker player.
Is that what you meant by full-time gambler?
Yeah. I mean, not really a gambler. He's not playing with his own money. It's all tournaments and stuff. They're playing as a sport.
That's kind of cool.
It's certainly, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's following his dreams. He might not make it, but he is going for it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I never really thought about it in that kind of light.
I mean, I wish he could have been here, but he had a dream, and he had to follow it. I get it.
Right, my little web entrepreneur.
It's like Matt Damon in Rounders.
It's not really like Rounders. I mean, he wins a lot in Rounders, and he's a lot more handsome.
He must really like poker.
He likes it. But I wouldn't say that's the real reason he left. The split came at a really hard time. The theater was doing worse, and I was spending all my time there. Then your grandmother started really declining and needed more and more help. I think when I decided we needed to move in with her to care for her, well, being a full-time caretaker for his mother-in-law was not something your father ever signed up for. So he left for Nevada. He wanted to stay married. Said we could make it work. But by that time...
It was already over.
Yeah, exactly. I realized that this was a pattern that would never really end. Do you blame me for ending it?
No, I get it. You needed his support, and he just ran away. Kind of forced your hand.
Yeah,
That was so
kind of.
nice.
That sucks, Mom. But I do miss him.
Thank you for tuning in to
I'm sorry for
Piano
buying the
Hour
tickets.
on W.
Oh.
I should have talked to you first. I guess I thought,
We keep
I don't
peeling
know,
back
that
the
Dad,
layers
like,
of Chopin's
explained everything to me in a way that made
masterpiece
sense,
can
and
only be
that
called
he was living some great life out there.
No, you shouldn't apologize. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. I guess I was embarrassed. That I would have married such a ding-dong. Professional gambler. I didn't want to have to say it out loud. But I guess you can't keep running away from your problems forever.
Now I have these tickets, and I don't know what to do.
I think you should go.
To Reno?
Yeah. I think it would be good for you to hear his side of the story. We may not always get along, but he's not a bad guy. And you guys have a good relationship. You should spend some time with him. I think it'd be good for both of you.
Are you sure, Mom?
Yeah, I'm sure. But it's not over Thanksgiving, right?
Oh, God, no. And Miss August mac and cheese? Fat chance. I'm proud of you, Mom.
For what?
What do you mean, for what? You're kick-ass. How many moms would stop packing up their house to drive their daughter all over Michigan to search for a family secret? Or run their own business, run a community theater? That's pretty cool.
All right. Maybe not the brightest idea from a financial perspective, but it is pretty cool. Thanks, honey. That means a lot. And speaking of businesses, that's pretty impressive that you made enough money to buy a plane ticket.
Yeah, it's exciting that people are willing to pay me to design websites.
Well, I've seen what you can do, and you do a great job.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm serious. When I saw your web stuff, I mean, I don't always know what I'm looking at, but I know it looks good.
Thanks.
An artist's eye, just like your grandma.
And my mom. But maybe it skipped over my aunt.
Come on, her painting wasn't that bad. Well, I guess I always imagined that you'd go to Ford like Grandma and me. It's silly, but it's not fair of me. God knows I didn't do everything my mom wanted me to do.
Like seeing Kurt?
Yeah, exactly. Amongst many other things. But yeah, it's hard to let go, to see you as an adult, and not just my baby girl.
Mom.
You were so cute back then. Even cuter than now.
Stop.
And you had the biggest head. Everyone said it. Everyone said, that's the baby with the biggest head.
Bowling ball head. The bowling ball baby.
Yep. And it was all your dad. On my side, we all have perfect, tiny little heads. Like golf balls.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about the whole August thing?
Moving in with her?
Yeah. I guess it's a big decision, moving to Chicago.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
Would you want to move in with her?
I'm not sure. What about the Andromeda and Francine? It means starting over, kind of.
Yeah. But it could be nice to get a fresh start. We've been through a lot of big changes this year. You've been through so many big changes. But I mean, we're making it work. And whatever we decide, we can make it work. I'm confident in that.
Yeah. Me too.
We should call August and tell her about all this.
Oh, hey, August, guess what? Our dad really is our dad.
You can sleep easy. We're not French-Canadian after all.
Whatever we end up doing, I'm just glad... I'm glad you're with me.
Yeah. Me too.
Et voilà qui clôture le road trip de Tess et Opal sur la vérité de la relation de la mamie. Bon, on voyait à chaque fois qu'il y avait un petit parallèle entre la mère et la grand-mère et la mère et la fille qui disaient qu'elle aurait voulu être au courant et pareil pour la fille et la mère là, de côté, pour pouvoir les aider. Enfin, c'était intéressant. Mais voilà, mais ça me prouve qu'il faut se faire confiance, hein. Faut faire confiance un peu à la famille et se parler. Sinon, bah, la grand-mère, elle a vécu toute seule comme ça et elle a souffert dans son mensonge. Alors, est-ce que je vais quitter? Je pense que oui. Ou est-ce que je laisse un peu le générique aller? Bon, une très bonne écriture, j'ai bien aimé l'écriture et j'aime bien la patte graphique du jeu. Vraiment très très bonne. Toujours intéressant de faire des fois des jeux indépendants. Mine de rien, j'ai réussi à faire 99% des succès, donc c'est plutôt cool. Ou 90% plutôt. Ah non, même pas, mais c'est bizarre. Ah non, plutôt 80% de succès. Je dis de la merde. Et voilà. Je crois qu'il y a... Et après, il y a rien d'autre. Ah, on peut faire le chapitre. Ah, nickel. Je peux même aller chercher du coup un succès qui me manque. Bah, c'est nickel. Bah, en tout cas, bah, c'était super cool. Franchement, ça détend. Après Doom, c'est super... C'est sympa. Donc, ça fait que c'est cool. C'est un petit jeu de 3 heures, là. Ou 2h30 si vous filez bien. C'est plutôt cool. Moi, j'ai resté 3 heures, donc c'est plutôt cool. En tout cas, j'espère que ça vous plaira, quoi. Que ça vous a plu plutôt. Et on se retrouvera sur un prochain jeu. Il était sur le Game Pass, il s'en va à la fin du mois, donc je me suis dépêché de le faire. Je l'avais mis dans ma liste. Donc voilà. Donc je suis content de l'avoir fait. Allez, sur ce, je vous dis à la prochaine. Allez, ciao, bye bye.